Thinks of the man who brought him into the Oval Office. So I just like to see somebody wake the hell up and get excited about the fact that your country is under assault. They're not at the gate anymore. They're in your bedrooms. They're in your living rooms. They're in your businesses. They got your data, dumbass. They got all your stuff.
Whoa, big dog. Tell me how you really feel. Welcome to Rewind, my new online digital platform. For those of you who haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification. That way you are notified when a video comes out each and every week. I like to thank the last, we got like 75 subscribers out of nowhere. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. And once again, if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for future notifications. Now, black men, I'm talking to you, black men. Watch out. They are coming after you. Them folks are coming after you. Them folks are running wild. They're running scared. Why? Because the first time in history, them folks are competing. For the first time, they have to compete. And when they have to compete, it is not an even playing field because it was always uneven. It was always in their effort or to their advantage. All of a sudden, they're running scared because for the first time in history, they have to compete.
What would you have us do?
I would actually, you know what? I'd just like you to show that you give a damn. That you got a little emotion about the fact that people are losing their jobs indiscriminately. This individual sitting down the 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue has given absolute power to one man who brings his son into the Oval Office, whose son says to him, "You're not the president. You shouldn't be in that chair." Now, where did he get that from? He got it from his daddy, because that's what his daddy thinks of the man who brought him into the Oval Office. So I just like to see somebody wake the hell up and get excited about the fact that your country is under assault. They're not at the gate anymore. They're in your bedrooms. They're in your living rooms. They're in your businesses. They got your data, dumbass. They got all your stuff. Elon Musk has his tentacles in everything you're doing, not just off of X, but now he's in the Treasury Department. He's in the Labor Department. He's in the Department of Homeland Security. And nobody seems to give a damn. So that's all I want, somebody to show that they care enough to get off their fat ass and say something about it.
Now, when I say competing, what do I mean? Say, for argument's sake, there's a race, and the finish line is 100 yards away. Now, remember, 100 yards away. We are at the beginning. We as black folks, black men, to be black men, as an example, we're in the back, okay? We're running for that 100-yard dash because that finish line is 100 yards away. But them folks are at the 50-yard line, okay? They are 50 yards closer to the finish line. They have the advantage. They always had the advantage because they always controlled things. They were always in control. I remember many, many years ago when I was a kid, looking at people in business and industry. They didn't look like me. They didn't look Hispanic. A lot of them didn't even look Asian. A lot of these people were white people in these positions. Look at politicians back in the 70s. For the most part, 99.999 with the bar over the last 9 white. I remember most of your doctors, white. Architects, white. Lawyers, white. I remember going on a bus, a city bus, living in New York City. All those bus drivers were who? They were white men. Look at the bank. I remember going to the bank with my dad. Me and my little brother, we going to the bank with my dad. Everyone in the bank was white. The guards were white. The loan officers, white. Even the tellers, white males in these industries. But now with the adsense, or should I say the advent of affirmative action, now you see a diversity of people. I remember in the 80s seeing a woman bus driver, a white woman, but she was still a woman because women are what? Minorities. I started to see people of color, Indian people, black, Hispanic, a lot of women in these fields. Remember, years ago, when my parents living in New York City, looking for a home in suburban Long Island, and I remember real estate agents were mostly white men. Have you ever seen a male real estate agent? You know that industry is dominated by women. Why? Affirmative action. And you see other fields. You see a lot of women that are police officers, a lot of women that are going into other fields like paramedics. You see a lot of women in banking, a lot of tellers are women, and a lot of women behind the desk. The loan officers are women. But see, the thing is, black men, where is that leading you? Where is that leaving you, black men? Are they going after black jobs? Are they going after black men? What happened to the nuclear family? The man being the head of the household. And if you have a black family, the black man being the head of the household. Then you have your wife and your kids. But you notice that a lot of these heads of households are not black men. They are who? Black women. Black men. Watch out. It's a design to annihilate black men. It's a design to demasculate black men. Look in Hollywood. Why all of a sudden you see black men in Hollywood wearing dresses? Who runs Hollywood? White men, predominantly Jews, run Hollywood. But this is the design that they're using to emasculate black men, to annihilate black men. Because once you get rid of the black man, you get rid of the black family. In Charlie Chan, wasn't Charlie Chan played by a white man? A white man playing an Asian character? Why they couldn't have an Asian play that character? But they had a white man playing it. So I don't want to hear this DEI, affirmative action, Captain America being played by a black man. Black Panther cannot be played by a white man, when historically you had white actors playing people of color. I don't want to hear it. The thing is, if Donald Trump, Elon Musk, and everyone else want to have everything based on merit, then let's do this. Let's have it based on merit. Let's have an even playing field. So when these planes were crashing and Trump was saying it's common sense that it's DEI, when there were white women flying the plane, oh, like I said before, DEI and affirmative action benefit who? White women more than anyone. Last on the list, African Americans. Because when we look at affirmative action and DEI, it doesn't say blacks, it says minority. And remember one thing, white women and women in general are minorities. Be careful when you hear the term minority. Black men, wake up. Black men, get your stuff together. Black men, they coming after you, and they coming after you the next 4 years with a vengeance. Ladies, gentlemen, want a filtered analysis of videos just like this one. I want you to do one thing. I want you to hit that subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for future notifications. That way you are notified when a video comes out each and every week. Watching Rewind.